piece of the ranch. This is the gorgeous sacred meditation room. As you can see, the beautiful mural behind me and the crystal sound bowls. It's just a very therapeutic room, and it's surrounded by nature. So I thought I'd bring you a little 10-minute stretch that you can do anytime that will help release pain, stiffness, and just make you feel overall awesome in your juicy joint health journey. So let's get started. Let's start in a Sukhasana position. That's easy seat pose. I like to put a blanket underneath the sit bones. And we're just gonna take a few breaths to get started and to nourish our body, oxygen therapy. So just take the palms up, pull the shoulder heads back, squeeze that lemon between the shoulder blades, and then bring your navel to your spine, lengthen your cervical neck, feel nice and tall so we can have a better airway as we lengthen. So inhale in for 1, 2, 3, 4, pause at the top, and then exhale out for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push all the air out of the body, but still keep the length of the spine. And let's do it again, sealing the lips, breathing in through the nose. Making that hissing-like quality in the back of your throat. Let's do it again, breathing in for 1, 2, 3, 4, pause, exhale, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just dip the chin down. Let's do some neck circles to loosen up the neck. Just make it feel good. Listen to the little snap, crackle, pops. Listen to your body. It's telling you something. It's saying, thank you for lubricating my neck this way. And then let's take it the other way. And breathe, inhaling in and exhaling out. Crawl the right fingertips outside the right hip and just take a nice spinal stretch. Reach and reach and reach. Try to get this arm bone slightly behind your head so you can reach. Guide the left sit bone down towards your yoga blanket. Maybe take your neck up and look up. Your gaze is reaching up as your body is going over. You're arcing this body so you could extend through the left side of your rib cage. Breathe. Exhale, get some depth. And then inhale back to center with a smile. We're energizing together. Crawl the left fingertips out from the left hip and then inhale the right hand up. And exhale, reach up and over and make a nice dynamic stretch as you're opening up the right side of your body. Big breath here, inhale. Maybe exhale, you can look up, gaze up if that's appropriate for your neck. I already feel better. These 2 stretches alone, my friends, are so good for your side body waist and opening up your airways. And then inhale, let's come on back. And now we're just gonna simply take it into some cat-cows. So if you wanna cushion your knees, roll out your yoga blanket like we do in class. Take yourself into tabletop. This is where we're gonna start that hollow belly. So this would be dumping, okay, which is gonna be arching. This is cow pose, but we wanna start in neutral. Do you see the difference in neutral spine? Roll the shoulders over the wrist. Now pull that navel to your spine and really push the backs of the shoelace of your feet into the earth. This right here is so firming and toning. This is your hollow belly. I'm really pushing with the back of my feet here and pushing the floor away. And now I'm toning my belly. You can totally feel your belly start to get really, really firm. This is your neutral tabletop. So always start there first. And then you inhale, arch the back, send the sit bones up, gaze up. And then exhale, push the floor away, push with the shoelace side of your feet and round and dome, 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 dome. Hold these positions so you can feel the difference. Inhale, Inhale, arch the back, make it feel good. Liquefy the spine. Exhale, push it all the way with the feet, the hands. Arm bones are nice and long and strong. You're vacuuming your belly in. And then exhale, arch that back. Ooh. And then push the floor away. Inhale into cat. Exhale. Keep on going, cat and cow, cat and cow. And then let's go back to neutral spine. Neutral spine. Beautiful, friends. Take the big toe mounts together. Send the sit bones down towards the heels and just take a delicious child's pose. This is where we're gonna grab a strap, a towel, a scarf, a belt. And if it's available for you, just take it behind. And let's just start to stretch the shoulders any amount. Pull that strap away and get those posture muscles activated in your back. And let's breathe here for 2 breaths. Inhale in. Exhale, pull the strap. Settle the sit bones back towards your heels. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Beautiful job. Let's go ahead and release that strap. Take your hands to the floor. Come back to a neutral. Tabletop. Always pulling your navel to your spine. Flex your toes. Come up into a downward facing dog. And then let's just pedal it out. Pedal, pedal, pedal. Make sure you're just making an upside down V here. Shake your heavy head. Yes. No. Shake it out. Shake it out. Good. Now we're just going to walk the feet and the hands together. Grab for opposite elbows. Let's take our first forward fold maybe for your day. Take some bounces here. And just breathe vigorously. Get the body going. Oxygen therapy. Feel the calf muscles. Feel the Achilles tendons. Feel the hamstrings, the back of the legs. We're also hinging from the hips. So it's a really nice, delicious stretch. Good, friends. And then let's just take a moment to just settle in. Bend the knees now. Bend the knees. Maybe grab for your wrist creases or behind the knees, or maybe, if it's appropriate for you, behind the heels or the calves. And then traction your head and make sure your knees are generously bent until your belly can get as close to your thighs as possible. Now this is a decompression for your low spine. Hang the heavy head, make sure you're not hanging on to anything. If it's available, you can also take another shoulder expansion stretch and get a little deeper into the shoulders. Take a big breath here, inhale. Be happy that you're alive, awake and well, and able to move your body. We get to move our body today, my friends. That's what I think about every single day when I wake up. I get to move my body. It's a privilege, so take care of it. Take the hands to the earth and just go ahead and let's round and roll up through your beautiful spine. Standing nice and tall. Let's get into our next stretches. So I know a lot of you have some knee pain and also some hip pain. So let's do these like modified Skandasanas. If you cannot do these Skandasanas like this, okay, take your hands to the floor and let's just move into some Skandasanas or spider lunges. So we're just trying to get some mobility. This might feel a little really like snap, crackly, pop. The first couple times you're like, ooh, my knees, my hips. So ease into it, ease into it. Just find what feels good for you. If you want to take your hands in prayer and move back and forth like this, Take your time, there is no rush. I like to do about 8 to 10 rounds. So wherever you're at today, you could also have blocks here or books to put your hands on. You could also just be right here. Okay, so just we're trying to bend and move the hip joint and lubricate the knee. We'll do one more round. Good. Take it to your wide forward fold now. If this is available to keep your legs straight, if not, micro bend. Grab for anything that you can on the outside and just pull that head through the legs. Always shake your neck to make sure that you're not hanging on to any tension. Oh, I already feel so much better. This is a great stretch to do after a hike. Interlace the hands behind the back if it's available. Another shoulder stretch, big breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Good, go ahead and release that. Heel toe, the feet together. I'm gonna teach you how to do some froggy squats. So we're just gonna put our heels together and we're gonna come down into frog, okay? This is a game changer. This is going to help with your hips, your knees, and your low back, and you're doing inversion because you're getting your head below your heart. So we're just gonna do 8 together. So it's frog, forward fold. Frog, forward fold. Frog, forward fold. And frog. Good. And now let's get the breath into it. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, really great toning of the thighs as well. Good. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, exhale, lubrication for the knees. Let's do one more. I'm already feeling so energized. Forward fold, grab for your strap, and roll yourself up. Awesome, so shoulder flossing, you know I'm a big fan of that. So you can stand up, or if it's available, you could also be on your knees, but I'm going to stand up. So shoulder floss, we're just gonna take that strap, okay? Stand nice and tall, hollow the belly, because we don't wanna be arched like this. So we're just going to shoulder floss now. So taking the strap. So if you can only go back that far, that's where you stop. But if you want to go a little further, make the strap longer. So now look, now you can go back further when the strap is a bit wider, okay? Really hollow the belly in. Make sure you're not pushing out your stomach, because that means all your organs are hanging out. So you want to suck everything in as you're standing tall. Another tip is don't look down, look straight ahead. And let's do about 10 of these. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. 3, and 2, and 1. Have some fun with it. Half moon shapes from side to side. Pull that strap apart and just go from side to side. Inhaling and exhaling and inhaling and exhaling. Awesome job, friends. Awesome job. I miss you. And now we're just going to take that yoga strap and we're going to come down onto the floor for a hamstring stretch and a supine twist, and we are done. And I have to go and teach my class this morning, but I wanted to take some time out for you. So let's take that strap, place it on your foot. Your knee can be bent here or it can be straight. You want to make sure that you're hugging the legs into the midline. Inhale here, exhale, pull. Inhale, take a big breath in, and exhale, pull. Find out where your edge is. Inhale here, exhale, pull. And one more, inhale, exhale, pull. And now you're just holding and you're breathing. If you want to slide this leg straight, you can. Big breath here, inhale. Exhale.
Taking your yoga strap now in your left hand for an IT band stretch. Guide it over to the left. Woo, you're gonna feel that radiate all the way through the outside of your right leg and hip. Keep your gaze up or look over at your right fingernails. And then inhale here and exhale. Let's open up the hip. Just hold on to that strap. This arm can go out. And now you're just stretching. Big breath here, inhale. And exhale. Now let's make some circles with it. Nice big juicy circles. Just about, 3 circles is great. Awesome, friends. Take that leg up. And again, we get to do this. You know I'm a big fan of this. Floating triangle pose, especially if you can't grab your toes in happy baby. This is a game changer. I'm pushing my low spine. I'm actively guiding my shoulders down, pulling down on the strap, pushing my spine into this blanket, and just stay here for a second. And it's like, ooh, inner thighs are being stretched, hamstrings, calf muscles. My spine is nice and long. I'm looking up, my chin is off my chest. And then if you want to rock it from side to side, you can rock it from side to side. Big breath here, inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Awesome. Stay here as long as you like. This is such a great stretch to do every day. Go ahead and take the feet together. Let's go to the other side. Drop the right foot down. Choke up on your yoga strap. Big breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Let's pull. And pull. Inhale. And exhale. And just stay here in what I call marinating the pose. We're softening the ligaments, the tendons, the joints, the tissues, the muscles by holding and just guiding that strap back until you get into the shaky zone, until your leg might start to shake. That's the transformation. That means it's changing, my friends. That means you're working it. So don't be afraid of the shaky zone. Go there and breathe. It's not okay if you're having sharpshooting pain, but shaky zone is okay. I'm going to straighten that leg now. Big breath here. Inhale, exhale, and pull. This is a great one to also do on your bed. Go ahead and let's guide the strap over to the right, and then look over to the left. Look over to the left and just hold it. Hold it. Feel that stretch all the way up and the outside, your IT band right here on the left leg. The key is to pull the foot back this way, okay? Don't just let it relax here. Actively pull it back. Big breath here, inhale. Let that chest rise and fall. Exhale, oxygen therapy, releasing stress, getting your hormones balanced and getting into the nourishing parasympathetic nervous system. It also glows up your skin. This whole routine glows up your skin. It's amazing. It's a glow up for the whole body. Good, my friends. Let's go ahead and come back to center. Open up the hip, open it up. Give this a good breath here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good, bring it back and then let's make those circles, okay? Circles. Just take that yoga strap and do the best you can. Just start. Start with wherever you're at, but just remember not starting is another day that your joints do not have the lubrication, and that's going to lead to aches and pains. That's going to lead to pain, my friends. Stretching is a way to have your natural pain relief, your natural aspirin, your natural Advil, okay? It's going to melt the pain away if you do it at least 10 to 15 minutes every day, okay? Try to do this every day. Then we're gonna release that strap, my friends. We're gonna do a supine twist now. We're just gonna take that right knee in. Notice how I have the left foot flexed. This is great for sciatic pain. pull that in. This is also great for digestive system. So we are working on our colon here. This is your ascending colon. This is responsible for food going in. So give a big breath here. Pull it down as far as you can, and then take it and guide it over to the left for a supine twist. Lengthen the right arm, gaze over the fingernails. Take some nice pressure here with this hand and guide it down. Guide it down, twist, and wring out the kidney, the liver, and also great for your low back. You're gonna feel this radiating right here on the right side of your body, and then relax the right shoulder down to the earth and breathe. If it's not available for you to turn your head, just keep your gaze up. The most important is that you're feeling the twist and you're feeling the right shoulder float down. Big breath here, inhale. Exhale. When you're ready, let's turn back to the neutral position, guiding both knees into your chest. Give it a nice hug and squeeze, decompress the spine, maybe roll the head up, bring it in a little bit further, make that little ball, and then guide the right foot out, flex the foot, inhale here, exhale and pull. Pull down. You can also do some ankle rollouts here. Great way to lubricate the ankles. Big breath here, inhale. You can always add anything that feels good to you. Keeping the eyes closed. Feel this stretch right here in the hip crease, okay? This is our largest joint. It's a ball and socket, so this really needs some extra love. Big breath here, exhale, make sure shoulders are pressing into the earth, your low spine is pressing into your yoga blanket. And then supine twist over to the right and stretch. Big breath here, inhale, exhale. Inhale deeply through your nose. Exhale through your nose. Inhale through your nose. Exhale. Last one. Feel the twist, detox. Inhale. And exhale. Bringing it back to neutral, my friends. Give it a squeeze, give it some love. Guide the knees over to the left. Sit yourself up. And we're gonna end the practice in a delicious forward fold. Grab for your toes. Big breath here. Inhale, pancake yourself forward, hinging from the hips, making sure that the spine is long. That's why putting something underneath your butt, you may even need to grab a pillow, okay? If you're rounding like this, hike your sit bones up so you can actually hinge from the waist, and then just hang out. Hang out here. This is a great pose to do while you're watching TV or you're just listening to a podcast. Forward fold is in the top 3 yoga poses of all poses because it is a total body stretch. It's releasing the hamstrings, the low back, and then just hang out here for a good solid minute. All right, friends, it's time for me to head off to my morning class. I hope you enjoyed this routine. Take time for yourself every single day.